Just a quick little video going into our Cranial Technologies appointment and Dad helping me out with the bean. Hi, baby. Hi. Yeah. Sweet baby. Say hi, baby. Hi. We're waiting on the people to come by and tell us the results for the scan. So I'm whispering because there's people out there. A little cafecito with my poopers. Okay guys, so we're going back home to work. Me back home to work, and they will drop us off, me and the bean, and then go back home. So we went to Dunkin' Donuts to get some coffee and some breakfast before heading to work, and this lady in front of us paid for our breakfast. It was so nice.
And we're not cheap either.
Yeah.
Two coffees.
Two coffees.
Two extra large coffees.
So I thought it was really sweet, right? What a nice surprise. And I think I'm gonna remove the little cushion in the back. Super. Hola guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am out here waiting for my dad. I accompanied him to get something done, and so while I'm waiting on that, Bean is in the back asleep. I've been studying, but to take a little break, I wanted to make this vlog basically over the Bean's helmet. So I know, as you can see, I didn't record the whole visit at the doctor's just because she was going over a lot of information. I was trying to make sure that I was getting everything that I needed, and all the information that she was trying to tell me, and so I didn't want to be not focused on that, because of course that comes first. So I just got a little bit of stuff, and so I just wanted to touch base. So basically, she was born with like a little bump up here, and so like back here, and we kept asking the doctors, the midwives, her pediatrician, if that was normal, and they kept saying yeah, that it would go down. So I think because she was born with a cone head, this back here was a little elevated, and they told us that it would go down, it would go away. So we waited, whatever. Now, with that being said, every time that we would go to a doctor's appointment, we always followed up. I was making sure that wasn't my dad. We always followed up, asked to make sure that it was okay. So finally, at her 4th month checkup, babe was like, he pointed to the pictures of the babies that had plagiocephaly. I think that's how you say it, plagiocephaly, or yeah, I don't know. Anyways, so he pointed at it and he said, that's what her head looks like. And so I was like, okay. Well, no, I think it was prior. I think at her 3 month, and they told us that it was fine. And so 4 months comes around, I'm sorry, and we made a decision that we were going to bring it up. So we brought it up at her 4th month, and that's when the pediatrician said, you know what, I do recommend you guys to go see a cranial specialist. So we're like, okay, you know, that's what we had been talking about. We thought that there was something abnormal about it, and so it took up until 4 months for her to say, yeah, go see a specialist. So we were kind of annoyed at the fact that we were trying to be proactive and trying to bring it up, and it took that long for someone to say, you know what, you're right. But anyways, the point is that we're getting her in, I guess, right? Better sooner than later. So we got referred over to Cranial Technologies. I think they're like a big company, and they have Cranial Technologies in like several states. So we went, the consultation was free. So we went, and they told us, they did like the scan. I'll have to post a picture. I took a picture of her. It was like this, almost like a media. I don't know how to say it in English, like a pantyhose. And so her little face was just cut out. but it went all over her head like this, right? And so she just had like a little, this was open. And so to see how bad or like how severe her head shape was. So with that, here, let me switch over. She had her little bump back here, right? And this on this side was flat, and on this side was round. So that's what we almost found odd. I know that because I was reading into it, and it's more common now because they recommend babies to sleep on their back. So I did read that with more babies sleeping on their backs, they're getting more and more cases of babies needing the helmets. So, and she doesn't lay down all the time. I like switch her. I position her several ways. She does sleep on her back at night because of the whole SIDS. But like during the day when she was taking naps, before she started rolling, she would sleep on her tummy with like her face to the side, and of course always being supervised. I was always there within reach, seeing to make sure that she was okay. No blankets, anything like that. So we did do that. And so I just thought it was weird because it was just on one side, and it is the preference, like her preference. Whenever she sleeps, she tends to sleep over this way. So I guess she is laying on that side more. But anyways, so back to the scans. They told us that she was in a moderate to severe on her case, that we were looking at her being in it for 6 to 8 weeks, and then we would reevaluate, do another consultation, and then that's when they would determine whether she would need a second helmet. During that second helmet, they'll have to do scans again to see on where she's at, and I believe that's going to be an additional 6 to 8 weeks. But so that would depend on her, of course. There's also, they say that it depends on whether she has on her growth spurt. If she hits a major growth spurt while she has the helmet, she might not have it for as long. What else? And basically it's just up to her, which I'm okay with. I want her to have a normal shape head, because kids are mean, you know. I don't want her to make fun of whenever she's older. So I'm like, we're looking out for you, Bean. But yeah, that's it. I think my main concern, I was worried that it was gonna have to have something to do with something internally, which it wasn't, and so I'm so glad everything's good. It's just her head shape, that's all it is. So that's what they told us. I'll post. Oh, another thing, they gave us a sheet. They didn't really confirm whether she had torticollis, I think that's how you say it. Sorry if I'm butchering the words. Where she has tight neck muscles, and that was another thing they told us, that because this is her preferred side, I think she does tend to like lean this way a little bit more and like drop her little head. And so they told us to do exercises with her to stretch that muscle, so that she can have movement, equal movement to her left and her right. So we started doing those. She does let me do them with her. She doesn't fight or anything, so she's been pretty easy. We got her helmet put on. She's been great. We had to monitor it, like we got it on a Thursday. So Thursday and Friday, for the first 2 days, we kept it on for 3 to 4 hours. Then we would take it off, because there was, she told me to monitor whether there was red spots, or what looked like a red rash, and that's usually because of heat. So she did very well with that. She said to leave it off until those spots went back to her normal skin color. And then after that, we could put it back on her, and it was again for another 3 to 4 hours, and then take it off and keep doing it. So she did really good. Her spots would be gone within 15 minutes. So then we would put it back on and do it all over again. Saturday was the first day that she had it on full-time wear. So it's for 23 hours. That 1 hour is to take it off, kind of give her a little break, bathe her if we're going to, and clean her helmet. Cleaning is very easy. We're just wiping it down with a rag and alcohol, isopropyl alcohol. And then with the wet wipe and a rag, I just kind of wipe her and let her cool down, because she does get making sure it's my dad, because she does tend to get hot. So we've been doing that. She's been very good, like I said. And it doesn't seem to bother her. It's not heavy, it's not giving her any headaches, because she's not fussy. She's the same. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, so she's been very good. She doesn't cry or anything like that. She's been sleeping through it. She slept through it. They told me that if everything was good, and her spots would go away almost immediately, that she could sleep in it Thursday night and Friday night, depending on how well she does during the day. She did very well, so she slept in it. And they also told me to give them a call if the spots weren't going away within an hour. Like I said, hers went away within 15 minutes, so she did very well. But yeah, that's basically it. I will definitely be making a follow-up video to let you guys know how progress is going. I feel like it's been great. Insurance did cover it. We did have to pay like a certain amount out of pocket, but I guess it depends on insurance, so that was great. I was excited that, because I've heard that it can be very expensive. So very thankful that my insurance was able to get it, or our insurance was able to get it. So I'm checking up to make sure she's still asleep and she's doing okay. Let me see if I missed anything. I don't think so. Visits are gonna be every week. I feel good about it. I have done a lot of research about progress. Of course, like I said, it depends on the child and whether they have a major growth spurt during the time that they have their helmet on. I feel very positive about it. No complaints so far. She's, like I said, she's done very well. She did so good with her scans. I'll post a picture, because the second scan for her actual helmet, they put like the media over her whole head. She could still breathe, and she did fine. She had it on for a little bit longer because they wanted to make sure that they had all the scans before we left. And she did so good. She's such a sweet. I think she's like, as long as I'm around mom and dad, like it's all fine. So yeah, she did great. And so I think that's it. I have no complaints and I'm excited. I will definitely be posting a video following up to see the progress and to let you guys know. And of course, I just, like, this is based off of my experience. If you guys have any questions, any concerns, or anything that I may have missed, reach out to me. I would be like glad to help and let you know about my experience. Yeah, having to do something that you're not sure about or that you're not knowledgeable about, it's always concerning. But after you go through it, or I feel like after you talk to people who have gone through it, you feel so much better. I looked up videos to see what the process was like, what I should be concerned about, and everything was very like chill, very like, this is what it is, very straightforward. But like I said, if you guys have any questions, any concerns, anything that you're unsure about, maybe I didn't maybe there was something that I missed out on, please like comment down below, or you can reach out to me, send me a message on IG or anything like that, and I'll be sure to answer any questions that you may have, or any concerns, anything that you're worried about maybe. Like I said, it's not a big deal, I think, and I've heard really good results will come from this, so I am very hopeful and excited. I was even excited for her to get it after the first consultation, because I was like, this is gonna benefit her, and she's gonna be looking so cute. So yeah, anyways, if I missed anything, I'll be back to maybe add it in the comments or in the description. Like I said, I can't think of anything off the top of my head. This is just what so far we've had to do with her and what the process looked like. You guys be sure to like this video, comment down below if you have any questions or concerns or any tips for us that might be helpful. Share your story if you happen to come across this video and your child also had a helmet on. Let me know. Yeah, share your experience. It's always so good to share your experience with other people who are going through the same situation. But anyways, yeah, so be sure to like this video, comment down below, and subscribe. All right, bye guys.